Hello gorgeous Virgos and welcome to your February 2020 love reading. Let's get straight into it. I have done a pre-shuffle. From what I can see, Spirit is asking you to let go of your attachments this month. So what does that mean? That means you have to detach. You have to stop obsessing over a past relationship or someone abandoning you, leaving you, orphaning you. That's the orphan card. Maybe someone betrayed you. You got the loyal heart in the reverse. You're being asked to do the Virgo thing, you know, the hermit thing, and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to detach from this thing that disappointed you. You got heart healing in the divine doors, and it says, mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts, and let light embrace the healing heart. So once you've done retreating, once you're done disconnecting and isolating to gain clarity and understanding, don't stay in that place. Don't get stuck in that place. It's saying mourning now has had its time. It's time for you to re-emerge, okay? It's time for you to play again. Maybe even go away overseas, take a trip, travel, to change your mindset, to reset your mind. You also have let go of control issues, so it's asking you to allow the situation to unfold naturally. It's asking you to let go of expectations, and you also got the flexible card. So these two cards speak to each other. A good way that you can get out of this period of mourning, or, you know, this dwelling on a betrayal or abandonment, is to go out and seek an activity that you can be passionate about, that you can, you know, seek an outlet, a creative outlet. Do what inspires you. Throw yourself into a passion. Throw yourself into your work. You're good at that, Virgo. Okay? But it's time now to get back on track, because you've got fork in the road here. So you can choose to go down that dark avenue of despair and mourning and, you know, darkness, or you can take the light road, the happy road, the playful road, the road that leads to passion. I just want to read the loyal heart message in the reverse. So it says, are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea, or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it's time to prune away all who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things, and let go of the old and all of your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. So let go is definitely a theme here. Okay. So I'm going to do a Cupid card for you, Virgo. Let's see what we can get. Angels and Spirit, what is the message for Virgo in love for February 2020, please? What is the message for Virgo in love? What is the message for Virgo? Wow. So you are all about being of service to others, Virgo. You are misunderstood a lot of the time. People see you as overly critical, but it's just you trying to help people be the best that they can be. So this is about rediscovering yourself and why you're here. It's also asking you to be sure to care for your own needs as well as looking after others. The little riddle says, love's test is when there comes a time to put your own needs next in line to those of one you love so dear. To help them out, you'll volunteer and tend to details large and small, for service proves love over all. So this is where the misplaced loyalties come in. I feel like you were of service to somebody in love and they didn't appreciate you. And you forgot to look after your own needs as well. That's what I'm getting from that card. So it's time now to put yourself first. Clearly your needs weren't being met in this previous relationship. Clearly the other person abandoned you and your needs. And now it's time to move past that. Alright, here we go. You've got learn what love is. Find someone with whom you want nothing less than to spend life together. It says you'll know your love is real and true when making love means something new, when holding hands or sharing hugs can satisfy your need for love. Until you both feel this is true, it's just romance, not love for you. Okay. Interesting. Before we get into the tarot, I'm going to pull some simple love advice cards just to get more of a sense of what is going on for you, Virgo. All right, here we go. Again, you're being asked to let go of expectations and allow things to unfold naturally. Again, there's that word let go. And what did I say from the very beginning? It's time for you to detach. Let go is about detaching from a particular outcome. It's about letting go of a particular goal, letting go of a person, letting go of a connection. What do you need to detach from? What is actually compromising your sense of peace? That's what you need to let go of. Some of you aren't open to new people and new love because you're still hung up on this person. That's why we have the open or closed card. And it says when you're affected, you affect others. And when you're protecting yourself, you won't get hurt, but you won't let anyone else in either. Don't compromise yourself is what I'm getting from the commit card. Know what you want and believe you deserve it. So I feel like the person that you're not letting go of, as I said, they weren't meeting your needs. You know that, but for some reason you're really, really stuck on them. But I don't feel they're going to change. We've got the patterns card. People only change if they want to. People only change if there's a real incentive for them. You can't force people to change. Only you can change yourself and how you respond to other people. So that's the only thing within your control. So create new patterns for yourself. That's always within your control. Otherwise, you're just going to be going round and round, expecting different outcomes, but always getting the same result. So get off that wheel. All right, let's see what's going on. going on for Virgo in love, please, in February 2020? I'm getting just do you. The 9 of Pentacles. It's asking you to be independent. You don't need to depend on this person who clearly was very self-involved. Okay, so just take care of your own needs. I think you were hoping for something really secure, stable and long-term with this person, but it just didn't transpire. That's what I'm getting from the 10 of Pentacles. And some of you will have been dealing with someone who is involved with, maybe they're married with children, and maybe you've become entangled in someone who is committed elsewhere. And that's why they couldn't meet your needs. That's why they couldn't come to the party. That's why, you know, you felt abandoned, because they were loyal to another family unit, their family unit. You've got the Sun card in the reverse. Now I'm getting that you're burnt out. I feel like you tried and tried and tried, and now it's time for you to let go because you're just wasting energy. That's what I'm getting from the Sun in the reverse. What's going on for Virgo, please, in love in February 2020? Okay. Again, they just couldn't offer you what you were hoping. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Look, Ace of Cups in the reverse. It's like they just didn't have it in them. This is a missed opportunity. This is a sense of someone didn't have anything to give, any love to give. They couldn't fill up your cup, because they were coming from an empty place. King of Wands. We have, no, sorry, it's a different deck. It's actually the King of Swords. This is asking you to detach from this person, from this situation, because it's not going to fill you up at all. So the tarot is, or spirit is asking you to wield that sword of truth and clarity. Be objective, be logical, and understand that this wasn't meeting your needs, so it's time for you to move on. Okay, let's get the other person's energy. The Fool. Okay, so they were being really self-absorbed, exactly what I said before. They were being foolish, they were being inconsistent, not really thinking about anyone else but themselves, certainly not your feelings, certainly not the consequences of their actions, okay? Yeah, I just feel they were very spontaneous, very impulsive, and not very calculated, not very measured, and they were unthinking and clumsy. Clumsy in terms of, you know, their actions and their behavior, but also they weren't caring about your feelings, so they were clumsy with your feelings. You don't want someone who is like that. I think things happened very quickly. There was a lot of communication with the 8 of Wands. And you weren't seeing clearly, and that's probably why you missed some red flags, or you allowed them to get away with their behavior, because it was just a bit overwhelming, and you didn't even have time to really think about what was going on. It all happened so fast is what I just heard in my head. But again, I'm getting it was uneven, unequal. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person was breadcrumbing you. Maybe they love bombed you. So they kind of showered you with attention and communication, and made you feel worthy. And then all of a sudden they withdrew. So they were very in and out. They withdrew their energy. They withdrew their communication, and only kind of gave you just enough attention. So I'm doing that, they're dangling the carrot, but giving you just enough attention to kind of keep you there, keep you hanging on. But that's not enough to sustain you, to sustain a relationship, a long-term relationship. I feel like you were doing all of the work. 10 of Wands. You were invested. You were carrying the relationship. And overcompensating for their lack of effort. I'm definitely seeing a third-party situation for many of you, okay? For many of you, I've got the 3 of Cups, and I'm not seeing a reunion, I'm seeing a third-party situation. This person was giving you the bare minimum because they were investing elsewhere. And for some of them, they were married. They are married, 10 of Cups. And meanwhile, you were kept in limbo, unable to do anything, and you felt trapped or stuck. You felt stuck. Hanging. You were left hanging. And we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like this person wasn't true to their word. They didn't follow up. They weren't consistent. Their words and their behavior didn't line up. So you're being asked to let it go. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Let it all go. It's going to give you much relief, okay? This was never going to get off the ground. This person wasn't able to offer you anything solid, anything long-lasting. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They dropped the ball. Okay. Let's see near future. What's coming up for you and this other person? What's up ahead? Now this is a general reading, guys. Obviously it cannot resonate with every single Virgo out there, so you need to use your good judgment and your discretion and take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So I just got the 6 of Swords. You'll be moving on, you'll be moving through and past this situation, okay, towards something more fulfilling. So I'm seeing the Justice card. So this could be just you awaken to the truth of the matter. You realize it was out of balance. It was unequal, give and take. And that's why you decide to walk on by, okay, and move on. Page of Wands in the reverse. I just feel like I'm just getting a sense that communication will just dwindle. You'll be done waiting to hear from this person or waiting for them to step up. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting this person was very immature, and it really just confused you. 7 of Cups. It just really gave you anxiety. You didn't know what to do, what to say. You were kind of backed into a corner, is what I'm getting. Let's get some final advice for you. You weren't able to see clearly because of this person's inconsistency, and it really threw you and rattled you. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius because the Fool card represents Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be though. Some of you could have been dealing with a Pisces as well. We have the Hanged Man. Or a Libra with the Justice card. So what's your advice? Angels and Spirit, what is the advice for Virgo? I feel like Spirit wants you to take back your power. You know, for too long you assumed the victim role and you just had to take what you could get. But now it's time for you to take back your power. Okay, so they're asking you to concentrate on other things right now. Focus on success in your career. Focus on completion of a project. And go out and play. That's what I'm getting from the Four of Wands. Then you've got the Five of Pentacles. They're asking you to cease communicating with this person. You know, just cut them loose. Do the whole no contact thing. Five of Pentacles. And it's just time for you to walk away from this negative situation. Because it's just blocking your progress. Your trust and faith are at a low point right now. So you need to claw back your power, and you need to just put yourself first. Yeah, so I'm just getting there's been a moment of truth, and now it's time for your heart to heal and move on. And accept that this situation wasn't working for you anymore. So it's time to disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. Queen of Swords. I want to end this on a happy note. I want to see who's coming your way, Virgo, okay? So I'm going to use a different deck. Who is coming Virgo's way in the month of Feb? Angels and Spirit, who is coming Virgo's way in the month of Feb, please? Who is coming in for Virgo? Page of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. This person might come back and try and apologize, but remember what I said about the no contact. What makes you think that they're going to change? You gave them plenty of chances. They showed you their true colors and they couldn't rise to the occasion. So if you take them back, you're going to just end up in that same pattern where you do all the work. Ten of Wands. Okay? Angels and Spirit, please show me who is coming Virgo's way in Feb. New people. Show me new people coming in. New opportunities for love. Show me new people. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, so I'm getting Aquarius, because it's an Aquarius, it's their season right now. Three of Cups can mean birthdays, so someone who's having a birthday this season, so an Aquarius. You could have a few people vying for your attention this month, because we have the Five of Wands here, okay? This is competition. And I also have Aries, strong Aries coming in, the Emperor. So A father figure or someone who's in a leadership position at work, could be the owner of a business, so it could be a boss-like figure. Aries, the Emperor. Alright guys, I hope you have an amazing Feb. I hope this has resonated with you. Please leave me comments. I read them all. I'm grateful for those. And I will see you next month. Kisses. Bye.